some people think that the goats and the sheep are believers and non-believers, and other people think that they are believers doing what they're supposed to be doing and believers that are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. What's your take on that?
Well, the way that I took it, like, right from the get-go was the believers and the non-believers, but it does make sense to have the non-believers and the believers that are doing what's right and the believers that weren't really doing anything. But I kind of would weigh more towards non-believers and believers because it just kind of makes more sense in my head.
It's kind of hard to believe that there would be believers that would just totally turn their back on people.
Yeah.
We don't want to think about that. It's like, how can that be a thing? Right? Well, unfortunately, it is a thing. Why do you think it tells us that we should serve and clothe and feed people that are sick or poor or even in prison?
Because that's like, everyone should be equal and like everyone's human and we all came from God, so like, help the people who aren't as fortunate as we are to make everyone feel loved and cared for.
What did he say? That by helping this
person? It's helping him too. It's helping Jesus. People who are poor and like less fortunate than we are, we're helping Jesus himself.
Right.
So,
we're serving Jesus.
Yeah.
Why would people who are believers or non-believers want to help the poor or the sick or those who have been in trouble with the law?
They're poor and you're not really rich, like you have money and like, you can live, but these people can't live. I have this and they don't have this. Why don't they have what I have? And you just kind of give, I guess. That's how I feel. The people who still have hope, I feel, it makes me kind of happy because they're still trying and they're going to keep going and they're going to try to get back on track. But the people who just kind of sit there and they just, oh well, I'm living, kind of thing, it just kind of makes me sad because that's not really how you should be living life.
Why do you think that they've given up hope?
Just hate and everyone not helping and no one really caring.
They're off the beaten path, they're in the alleyways or something, and we just pull up and start serving them. Why do you think more people should support something like that? It's good to volunteer at like a homeless shelter or something. We're going to find the people that the homeless shelter may have turned away. Why do you think it's important to have people that are willing to do that?
It gives them more hope. So if there's someone that comes up to you and you're like that and you feel like there's nothing left and then there's this one person that cares for you, and if that keeps happening then you kind of get back on your path and then you gain hope. And more people should help and do that kind of stuff because then it just makes everyone better.
Okay.
It's really hard to explain.
To help them live better?
Help them live better?
Yeah. That they needed money.
That they needed money?
Because they're poor.
Yeah. Is it important to help poor people?
Yeah.
Would you help poor people if you could?
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you help them if you could help them?
Get my piggy bank.
Get your piggy bank?
Yeah.
They could all be believers, but they could not be doing what they're supposed to do.
Why does it tell us that we should serve and clothe and feed and visit those that are sick, poor, or in prison?
Because we were all created equally, and we deserve equal treatment.
I like to think that the thing that we all have in common is the reason why we would help, besides being told to by Jesus.
Yeah.
And what we have in common is that we've all been given a gift of salvation. We've all been given a gift of you are forgiven, but you have to consciously take it. You have to say, now I'm going to do something with this gift. Why wouldn't people, whether they're believers or non-believers, why wouldn't people want to help the poor, the sick, or those who have been in trouble with the law? What are some excuses that would seem reasonable why you wouldn't help the poor or the sick or people that have, gotten in trouble with the law?
Well, most people just don't want to. They don't feel they have the time, or just simply don't care.
I mean, it's pretty normal that people don't care, and it's extremely prevalent that people don't care. It's rare that people do. We're trying to make a change as far as that goes. How does it make you feel when you see someone who's homeless?
I feel bad for them. I feel like I want to help.
Do you ever tell people about the stuff that you do with helping the homeless?
Yes.
What do they say about that?
They think it's cool.
Do you think anyone has been surprised when you've told them that you do that?
Probably.
Like they thought that you weren't the kind of person, or you're too cool to do that, or what?
I'm sure people have thought that.